He's without doubt one of the saddest fucking around find outs that I've ever seen.
Farmers, I love farmers. I won 80%, 85% of the farmers, and I love them, and I'm never going to do anything to hurt our farmers.
It's a silent truth happening from the current downturn.
There are 3 tractors up here that I bought on auction. I'm not going to tell you which ones, but they came off of suicide. The reason that the farmers are no longer there, the reason I've got the tractors.
An uptick in the amount of equipment coming to auction as a result of farmer suicide.
If anybody needs to talk, call your friends, call us. We don't need to sell you anything. I don't want to buy more tractors that way.
And I love them, and I'm never going to do anything to hurt our farmers.
Tariffs are having a real impact right here in the Treasure State, with farmers and ranchers feeling it firsthand. Food systems moving out of the country, prices on food and tools going up, and broken trade relations are just a handful of the issues.
Nobody wants to do business with us, whether it's Japan, Australia, Europe, Paraguay, anybody. They don't want to do business with us because they have no idea what's going to happen. It doesn't make any good business sense.
A talking point was the impact tariffs have on the mental health of farmers. An expert said it's causing more stress. According to some estimates, farmers have a suicide rate as high as 3 times the national average.
Look, we have farmers. I love farmers. I won 80%, 85% of the farmers.
It's not just Montana farmers feeling the pressure. Data from Bloomberg shows 173 small farms across the country have filed for bankruptcy since President Trump took office.
The price is going to go up from moving outside the country, and the price is going to go up for increased labor costs, and the price is going to go up because of tariffs. Good high-quality food is going to become food of the rich.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we mix a little truth, a little sarcasm, and a whole lot of reality. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss the latest political drama unveiling faster than the Trump promise. Now, let's talk about American farmers. You know, the same folks who proudly wore the red hats and believe Trump was their savior, right? Well, it looks like they are finally getting their thank you from him, and in the form of an empty checkbook. Now, that's right. The farmers' FAFO saga continues. And this time, the find out part is hitting home hard. The bailout money Trump personally promised to offset losses from his trade wars, right? Yeah, that's now sitting on hold, buried under the mountain of paperwork in a government that's, well, let's say, shut down. And who caused the shutdown? You guessed it, Trump himself. Now, it's almost poetic, isn't it, right? You shut down the government to make a point, and in the process, you choke off the very lifeline you told your supporters that they could count on.
What was that? American farmers are being decimated? Oh, grimy a little baby river. I voted for you to keep your motherfucking farm. I screamed on the internet to every farmer in America that would listen, please don't vote for him because you're going to lose your farm. Guess what? I love being fucking right. And I hate that you're losing your farm, but I voted for you to keep your farm, and you voted for you to give your farm to the federal fucking government, aka JD Vance's real estate company, who's just coming in and scooping up all those bankrupted farms. So no, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, because right now, if there was an election tomorrow, these motherfuckers would be signing their foreclosure paperwork at the same time voting for him again. So I don't give a fuck what is about to happen to American grocery stores in the next 3 to 6 months. We are all gonna fucking suffer. We are all going to pay the price for your stupid fucking vote. So no, I'm not happy that the grocery stores are gonna be pretty bare and the prices are going to be pretty fucking high. But if the price was to pay for you to fucking wake up and realize that this goddamn regime is the reason that you've lost everything, your home, your equipment, your farm, your job, your livelihood, your life, you gave that to Donald Trump and JD Vance.
Now, I've never been as worried as I am now about whether or not my kids and grandkids will be able to carry on.
He said, I love you. Mr. Trump, I need to see the fruit of your love.
5
of my customers have committed. That's how serious that this is.
And what it costs for us to farm is astronomical now.
I farm with paid-for equipment. All my tractors are 50 years old, and I can't hardly make this deal work. I think the tariffs are the ice cream on the cake of a perfect storm.
After a horrible year last year where most farmers in Arkansas Delta lost money, this year's going to be worse.
We made a decision to go out this year in the spring. So my son will not be the seventh generation on our farm.
We're going to lose 25 or 30% of the farmers in this country if they don't do something. It has to be done, and it's not just here.
World, did you know that America's farmers voted for the dumb fuck 78%? And did you also know that they have filed a lawsuit against the big fat fuck in the White House because, you know, Joe gave them money and Donnie took it away. So let me get this straight, you dumb fucks. Joe gave you money to bail your stupid asses out. You know, you guys couldn't pull yourself up or something from your bootstraps. It's okay for you to take the socialism, but abso-fucking-lutely not that single mom. Yeah, so you were gonna take it from Joe. You were so excited about all that money he was gonna give you. And then Donnie came in and ripped that contract right the fuck up and said, the Reduction Inflation Act is no longer. And now you dumb fucks are literally suing him because you're gonna lose your farms. Good. Oh, Danielle, you're rooting for an American company to go under? Fuck yes, I am! I voted for you to stay in business! I screamed at the rooftops for years about what would fucking happen if Donald Trump was put back into office. And 78% of you said, fuck you, we know better. And now 78% of you are super fucked. Actually, all 100% of farmers are super fucked. But the 78% who voted for it, I hope you fucking lose your family farm. In fact, I hope you have to pack up your entire fucking existence and hopefully not be houseless because the dumb fuck you voted for made that criminal. And also, are you confused about where all your workers are? Again, your dumb fuck took them to an unknown location, so you can't even find them if you wanted to. So yes. Oh, and by the way, you dumb fucking farmers, do your damn research. JD Vance bought fucking lots of stock in real estate in buying up foreclosed farmland. That's weird. But it's almost like he knew what was gonna fucking happen when Trump took away the Inflation Reduction Act. They're too stupid to even understand that. I don't even know why I'm trying. You want me to what? Have fucking empathy for farmers in America who voted for this? Abso-fucking-lutely not. No, bitch. No, bitch. We are praising this. I hope you lose your land. I hope you have to move your family into a minivan and figure out how to sleep at night. Because honestly, as uncomfortable as that might be, it's fucking criminal now to be houseless. And you fucking voted for that. So it's just a ripple effect, babe. You're gonna lose your farm and hopefully have to live in your fucking car for a minute. So maybe it will click in your fucking head of who is out here helping and who is out here hurting. Because, oh my God, I swear to God, the truck could actually physically hit you with facts and you still aren't gonna fucking see it. But absolutely, don't ever come onto my page and ask me for empathy for anyone who voted for this fucking regime. I will, with the universe's help, actively hope for your demise. Have a great day.
We are very concerned about the current outlook. As a soybean farmer, we are dependent on trade. Right at 50% of the soybeans produced in the United States are exported. China takes more of our soybeans than all other foreign customers combined. So they're a major part of our market, and this trade war is very concerning to us right now.
Tell us a little bit more about that impact on you and this trade war with China and how it's already dealing a blow to you and your family business.
Well, the ag economy in general is already in a tough spot. The last couple of years, prices have declined. Soybeans are down 40% from where they were 3 years ago. Cost of production are higher. Interest rates are higher. The overall farm economy is struggling. And then we add a trade war with our biggest customer, and it's going to result in lower prices. And quite frankly, there's not much room for error right now in the budgets. We're looking at basically losses for the upcoming year if commodity prices don't improve. And it's not just my family; it's farm families all across this country. There's 500,000 farmers that raise soybeans in the United States, and we're all in the same boat. We desperately need to get something rectified quickly with China, our biggest export customer. And we want to encourage the administration to get a proactive trade deal done. Let's get a phase 2 type deal done that's good for us and good for the country as a whole, rectify some of the issues we've had with trade and other issues, and move forward and it be positive instead of building barriers with tariffs.
The administration is saying, hang on, be patient. But given what you just laid out, how much patience can you afford right now?
Well, Pamela, right now we're planting a crop that looks like it will be produced at a loss. And by fall, when the soybeans are harvested and ready to sell, we're going to need a drastic improvement in our markets, or it's going to get even tougher for farm families all across this country. That trickles down to our rural communities. Our rural communities are a lot of folks across this country, and that impacts small business, that impacts just the whole infrastructure within our communities. It's not just our farm families. We want to keep this nation strong. We're the backbone of America. And I know the president has said he loves farmers, and I believe he does. I think he's trying to do what's right for this country. But we do want to make sure that our voice is heard and that realize that we got to make sure that we survive through these tough times. And we're going to need an improvement in our prices, and that's by having strong demand for the products we produce. We want to have good markets, and we want to have opportunities, and that's what we need.
Farmers, you effed around and you're finding out, didn't you? Farmers F around, find out. They are furious with Donald Trump over this Argentinian bailout. What? Yes, they are furious with Donald Trump over the Argentinian bailout and over Donald Trump's trade policies that have got them into a financial crisis. Here is one quote from Polk County, Iowa. They say, "We are facing financial crisis because of avoiding common sense trade policies, and instead we start trade wars with other countries such as China that are buying in the past our soybeans." What? Yes. Well, hello. Donald Trump did this to you all back in his first term. Why do you expect him to be any different? You know, you do the same thing over and over and you expect a different result. This is what he did and cost you all millions and billions of dollars, and the billions of dollars that he had to bail you out before then, having to do the same thing now. On top of this, he's now sending $40 billion to help bail out Argentinian farmers that are selling their soybeans to China at cheaper prices, and helping his MAGA buddy try to stay in power in Argentina. So our farmers, you effed around, you find out, you did it twice. You know, really? Don't you? We're on TikTok, I can't say that. You know what? You get what you pay for, and you bought it. You bought Trump twice, and you got burned twice. What can I say? Love you for my Democrats, my MAGAs, my crazies, my cuckoos, burned out light bulbs, my Iowa farmers, and all the other farmers. Don't y'all have any common sense? Clearly.
So I'm a farmer. I'm a farmer in Zone 6A, Illinois, and I was supposed to have a meeting with the USDA today, and it's canceled because they are having a lapse in governmental funding. So the government shutdown has affected me. That's crazy. You know, now, not for real, because, you know, I just be doing like specialty crops and stuff like that. Nothing. I got a whole lot of food. I was supposed to do a harvest today. This is the final harvest. This is Zone 6A. So October 10th, October 15th, that's pretty much when we should be done, if you wasn't done October 1st, according to this year's almanac and whatnot. But I just called up today and I pressed a different number than I would press, and this lady kind of went into detail in her voicemail for the FSA in Chicago or the Chicagoland area, Zone 6A, and surrounding areas, that there was a complete lapse in funding. They have no funding. They are not working. So anything that was on schedule is currently being halted. It may even be null and void, because it's real life, no telling. But yeah, this is me being affected. But I guess I'm finna just harvest these radishes and these cucumbers, and because wow.
Regarding all these farmers that are now crying about possibly losing their farms because they voted for Trump, this is why you absolutely should not feel bad for any of these farmers that voted for Trump. Now, the ones that didn't vote, yes, feel sorry for them, go support them, do whatever you need to do. But the ones that voted for Trump, do not feel sorry for them, and let me tell you why. I am a builder, and I've been building shit in Oklahoma City going on like 20 years now, and farmers are not stupid. If you have the ability to manage a farm and understand the weather, the climate, your machinery, the chemistry that goes into your crops, you are not a stupid person. You're just not. And especially when you come from generational farming, you have the ability to look ahead and predict what you need to survive. And so when you have two candidates where you have Kamala Harris on one side giving you a whole fucking list of shit that she's going to do for you and make your life better, and then you have Trump on the other side who can't even come out with a normal sounding sentence, and you still vote for that guy, and you are a farmer, you are either racist or sexist or both. And they're only crying now because now they are being treated exactly how they voted for other people to be treated. Got that? They are being treated how they voted for other minorities, people of color, everybody else, poor people, sick people. That's how they voted for other people to be treated. And now they're the ones being treated that way by losing their livelihood, their homes, their income, their farms. So do not feel sorry for them. This is exactly what they had coming. Quick follow-up as to why exactly would Trump be doing this to farmers anyways, and I'm guessing 99% chance it's because he wants to bankrupt farms so his corporate buddies can come in and do a land grab. Basically what you have been seeing the last few years, major companies buying up a bunch of rental houses and jacking up the price of rents, and it's all going to corporations. It's probably something similar to let these farms go to foreclosure and his corporate buddies be able to come in, swoop them up, and now you've got bigger companies involved in more of our day-to-day food.
Who did you vote for president?
Mr. Trump.
Right?
Trump. Mr. Trump.
If the election were today, Frank, would you vote for Donald Trump?
No way. Couldn't happen. No.
You voted for President Trump. So now, in this moment, you say you're in a free fall. What is your message to him?
So I'm off the Trump train. Where I'm going from now is I got to protect my business.
Highland, a wheat farmer who says he's lost $400,000 since Trump took office.
I think there was a lot of people who voted for him that want to stay loyal to him, but it's going to get to the point where financially, if it's between supporting the president or losing your family farm.
You voted for the president?
Yes, I did.
And do you support these policies which might be hurting farmers like you?
Right now, we're the ones that are taking the hit.
And he's sort of backstabbing the main people who got him into office in the Midwest, and he just left us out.
Farmers across the Midwest are starting to realize that those great deals Trump bragged about with China, Mexico, and whoever else he picked a fight with this week don't exactly pay the bills. The trade wars drained their profits. Crops piled up. Export markets dried up. And the promised bailouts, the so-called promised bailout checks, were supposed to be their, like, maybe cushion, right? But thanks to the ongoing government shutdown, the USDA their offices that process these payments closed. The staff that issues the checks unpaid, they are on unpaid leave. And the economic relief those farmers voted for frozen tighter than even a Wisconsin winter, right? And let's not pretend this is some innocent oversight. This shutdown is political theater, one Trump created, fueled and proudly owns. He's busy pointing fingers, blaming Democrats, and tweeting about fake news, while the very people who handed him the keys to the White House can't even collect what they were promised. You almost have to laugh, because if you don't, you cry. These are the same farmers who chanted "Drain the swamp" at rallies, and now they can't get a dime because the swamp's gatekeepers has padlocked the door, right? It's the ultimate MAGA paradox. They voted for smaller government. Now they literally have no government to process their checks. Now imagine the irony. The man who promised to save American agriculture is now the reason farmers can't access their own bailout. It's like watching someone set fire to their own barns while yelling at the neighbors to bring a hose. You wanted disruption, you got it. You wanted an outsider who would shake up the system, right? Well, he shook it up, and so hard it fell apart. And now the farmers are the ones cleaning up the mess. So here's the big question actually. When the dust finally settles and government reopens, will these farmers finally connect the dots? Will they realize that loyalty without accountability just leads to betrayal? Or will they line up again, ready for another round of "trust me, folks, it will be huge"? You know, those stuff that played out during the rallies. Drop your thoughts below. Tell me what you think about all this stuff. Do you think the farmers deserve these wake-up calls, or do you feel sorry for them? Tell me your thoughts. And more importantly, will this finally make rural America rethink who really has the best interest at heart? Because one thing is for sure, right? When you play politics with your paycheck, you might just find out the hard way, right? Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and please do well to subscribe to this channel. Help this channel grow. Help this channel grow to enable us reach larger audience. Okay, and for more eye-opening commentaries on political soap opera that just keeps you right in itself. And now, until next time, stay informed, stay sharp, and keep questioning the headlines. Credit belongs to original creators. I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much.